Hey you guys, Erica here. I'm going to do an update. First, I'll let you guys know my progress as far as my weight is concerned. So, yesterday I weighed 152.2, and today I weigh 151.2, so that's a 1 pound release. So, I'm happy about that. I had to get on the scale 4 times because the first time I got on the scale, it said 150.4. And I'm like, hold up, 150.4? Okay, let me get on again. So I got on again and said 151.2. And it said that the third time and the fourth time that I got on. So I'm like, okay, that's the number. That's the number that I am. I'm 151.2. 150.4 would have been a lot nicer. But look, I'm going down, right? So I'm that much closer to being in a new decade. I just really want to get in a new decade, you guys. 140, I mean, it'll be a celebration for me because it's been 2 years since I have seen that number. It's been 2 years, and I'm just, I'm tired of being in the 150s. And I just think it's really funny because, like when I was in the 160s, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get in the 150s. I can't wait to get in the 150s. And now I'm in the 150s and I'm like, I don't want to be in the 150s no more. I want to be in the 140s. And I know it's just a number, but, it's just, I think the whole craziness that's going on in my head, it'll calm down a bit once I get into the 140s. I get in the 140s, and then I think I'll be straight with, the bipolarness that's going on in my head right now. Because I am so flippy floppy, you guys. I really, really am. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened yesterday. I'm in such a good mood today. Yesterday, it really, really sucked for me. I mean, I was in a crappy mood. I was like, maybe I just need to go ahead and just stop and take a longer break than what I intended. My intention was to do 3 weeks, and if I stop now, it would put me at 5 weeks when I would start back up. And I'm like, maybe I just need to take a long break and just really, just do the maintenance and just take some time out, like call a time out. you know that's how I was feeling yesterday, and it was just all in my head. And I'm one of those people, when I'm really thinking about something and something's bothering me, I have to talk about it, which is why YouTube is perfect for me. I have zero problems talking, as y'all know, because my videos are typically 12 minutes and over. But anyways, so yeah, my husband came home last night, and we really had a serious conversation. Because he supports me in pretty much everything. No, scratch that. Everything I have ever done. And I've done some really crazy shit, y'all. I mean, when I decided that I no longer wanted to be a part of the workforce, a lot of people were like, man, you're crazy for that. You're doing really good. When I was in the military. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I want to work for myself. And he supported me through it. He was like, look, if this is what makes you happy, I'm behind you 100%. And he has been behind me through the good times of me being self-employed and the bad times of me being self-employed. So it really didn't make sense, and it was really out of character as far as the way he was going about being unsupportive. It was just really out of character. And I'm like, I really got to understand where you're coming from with this. So, he was just telling me he's just really concerned because he doesn't want me to do anything. He thinks I'm doing something very, very extreme. And it is this is unconventional, you guys, right? HCG is unconventional. It's not something that is the norm when it comes to dieting. So for him, it's very extreme, and he doesn't see me eating much, if he sees me eating at all. And I'm on the scale every day. He sees that, and he's like, you're being very, very obsessive with this, and I don't like it. He was like, you never gave working out and eating right a chance. You never gave that a chance. He said, I can see if you did that, and then did it for a whole year, see how you do with the year, and then you did this because, there's certain areas that you want to kind of lose weight in that you're not losing weight in, but you never gave it an opportunity. And he's right about that. It's like I opted for the fastest route because that's just how I am in my brain. It's like I had that microwave personality, which I have said before. I want things right now. And what appealed me about HCG is like, okay, you're telling me I could lose half a pound to a pound a day? Sign me up, But never did I realize like what it can, you really have to mentally prepare yourself for this. I mean, it's been such a roller coaster. I'm not complaining in the least bit about it. I would do it all over again. However, I was never fully prepared mentally for what I was going to be going through day by day with this and my struggle with it, And I'm just so proud I haven't given up because I am one of those people like when it gets too hard for me, and rarely is anything too hard. It's either it's not hard enough and I quit, or it's too hard and I quit. I never finish what I started, And I told him, I'm like, I get what he was coming from with it. And also, I do think there's some insecurity with the fact of me losing weight, and now it is kind of a drastic thing. I mean, I went from January 1st being 185 and now I'm 151, so it's like not slow. It's like what? How long is that? 4 months? Yeah, 4 months and me losing almost 40 pounds. Or has it been 40 pounds? Not quite 40 pounds, but you know what I'm saying. So it's not so much of me losing weight. I think there's just some insecurity because he needs to lose weight as well. And he's in a little bit of a denial about it. I mean, he says, oh, I need to work out. I need to eat right. And I've always been that motivator for him. Like, cooking his meals, which I have been. But the working out part, it's kind of a struggle for him because when he gets home, he's tired. He doesn't want to do it. But if I say, hey, let's go out together, we've done that in the past, where we did that kind of stuff together. And when he's lost weight in the past, it's always been with me being right there beside him, helping him and pushing him along the way. And I haven't did that because with HCG, you're not really working out, and I really haven't been wanting to work out. But now, and I have to thank HCG for this because now, and I also think because I've lost a little bit of weight, now I have energy, and now it's like I need to do something with that energy. I'm walking, but now it doesn't even feel like that's enough. I still have a lot of energy in me, and I want to get that out somehow. And I think working out would be a great, great thing to do. So we've compromised. For our anniversary, we are going to go to Melting Pot. I don't know what I'm going to do concerning that. And I'm not even tripping about it, y'all. I'm not going to trip about it. I'm like, okay. But I told him I need to finish this. Like I said, my date was going to be May 18th. I need to finish it. Let me finish it. And then what we'll do is, during the 3 weeks, I said, me and you, we can go and we can start, he wants to do the couch. He's been doing like the couch to 5K or something, couch to 10K when he does it, which is not often. But I'm like, I could do that with you, and I could start working out because, when I start the HCG back, I'll be cycling, so I'm going to do 2 weeks on and 10 days off. That's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to see how it goes with me. My plan is to do it till September 1st. But also I'm going to incorporate working out. I'm going to incorporate it for myself, but also to help him. That's the route he wants to go, and I want to be supportive with him with it. And I told him, I said, are you going to be okay with me going back on HCG in 3 weeks, but not doing it for as long? 2 weeks on, 10 days off. Would you be cool with that? And he was like, yeah, I'll be cool with it if you're incorporating working out with it. And I think secretly he just doesn't want to ask for my help, but he needs my help. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to help him with it. But I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish what I started. I said May 18th. I'm going to stop on May 18th, and then I am going to do 3 weeks of I'm going to do 3 weeks of maintenance, P3, and then I am going to cycle. Now, my whole goal with oh, I'm sorry, you guys. That was my text message. My whole goal with how I'm wanting to go about eating, once I'm like in life phase and stuff, I want to do the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I'm clean eating, I'm eating clean. And then there's 20% of the time where, it might be on a weekend where I want to veg out. I don't want to live so much of in a restriction of I can't eat this and I can't eat that. Instead, I want to say, okay, I'm eating good. But if we're going somewhere or we want to go to a restaurant, I want to be able to eat what I want to eat. However, in moderation. So I want to kind of live my life in that sense, because I want to be happy. I know if I did anything other than that, I'll fail at it because I'm very rebellious. If I tell myself I can't have something, I'm going to eat it, and I'm not just going to eat one of it. I'm going to eat a whole dozen of it. But if I tell myself, look, go ahead and have a cookie. Well, I've given myself the permission to have a cookie, so it's not like I feel, any type of restraint with that. So, back to what I was saying. That's that. Now, I'm so flippy floppy, you guys. I know I told you guys, I'm gonna follow Pop. Well, I did mop yesterday, and as you can tell, I lost a pound. It was like, I don't know, it's just something in my head. I can't. It's too much of a battle in my head telling me that I can't have something. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm just that type of person. I'm not. So if y'all hear me say Pop, go ahead and comment, in my next couple of videos. If I say something about going Pop, remind me of, look, you remember what happened when you tried to do that. You were you were very unhappy individual. Don't do that to yourself. Follow Mop. And, yesterday what I had, I made chili for my husband. So I ate some chili and I had a rice cake, and for lunch I had the rest of the chicken breast, and I had spinach, and I had my water, and I was good. I was good to go. I still had a crappy attitude, but I was good to go. And I was very, very good when my husband came home and we talked and we came up with a compromise. That's what marriage is all about. Compromising and communication, because it could have really, really, if I would have held that in, it could have really did something to me, and in return did something between me and him. So it's so important. Communication is so important. All right, y'all, I'm at 13 minutes. No surprise, but just wanted to let y'all know my update. I'm super happy, and I'm going to finish this, you guys. Finishing what I started. And yeah, I really, really have to say just thank you to Sweet Fit Tea. I was watching her video yesterday, and I'm like, she gets me. She gets me. You know what I'm saying? And just like all of the little comments and stuff, you guys, it means so much to me, because at the time of not feeling like you have support, you have to rely on something. You have to have some avenue of support. And you guys have been so supportive. I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that because I'll start crying. But you guys have been so supportive, and it's just really helped me to gauge who I am becoming and what I want to become in this process. I want to be happy, and it doesn't necessarily have to be external. I love what Ricky was saying about you have to be happy with where you are in the present. You have to, and that's something that I do struggle with, and I kind of see myself a different way than, how other people see me, so I'm a work in progress, but I'm going to finish this thing, finish what I started. And you guys, I love you guys so, so much. And I will talk with you guys later. All right, y'all.